What would you want the fans of Philadelphia, the city of Philadelphia, to know about you as a person, not necessarily the basketball player?
I mean, you really wouldn't know who I am unless you're around me every day. And for the most part, that's why I don't worry too much about what everybody says. If you know me, if you're around me, you know my heart, and you know how I go about what I go about. I love my teammates. I don't think there's too many of them that'll tell you that I'm a bad teammate, but I mean, people get whatever they want to say out. It is what it is, but I think that I'm an incredible human being, teammate, and I'll show that to the guys that are here.
Jamie Apodi from Channel 6 Action News. Can you tell us a little bit about what the past few days have been like for you, and how excited are you to be here in Philadelphia, and what kind of potential do you see here with the Sixers?
The last few days have been moving so incredibly fast. As you can tell, I'm the only one up here without a suit on because the suit got here late this morning. So that's to start off one. I'm very excited. Obviously, the potential here with Ben and Joe and all the other guys on the roster, I think we can be really, really good. You know, when everybody buys into everything, we get that chemistry and all of that good stuff rolling. We're going to win a lot of games. I know that this city thrives and loves guys that just compete and work hard and want to win. And if you haven't been able to tell by now, I think I'm that guy that just competes and just wants to win at a very high level. So I look forward to it.
Jimmy, Kai Carlin, 1400 WOND. Have you thought about the defensive potential you're on right now with Joel and Ben?
I cannot see where you, so I wasn't really listening to the, oh, okay, I see.
Back here, bro.
Can you repeat that, please? Can you repeat it?
Have you thought about the defensive potential you have with both Joel and Ben, the length you guys have?
Yeah, I was actually watching them play last night, and I liked the way that they were able to switch a lot of different things on the floor at any given time. Obviously, I love the guard. Those guys have some really long arms. They're strong. They get the basketball game on a mental level. So whenever you have that, the defense is going to come. It's going to be easy. If everybody's bought into it, we get back, rebound. I mean, they're one of the fastest-paced teams. So I think the offense is going to come with time.
What are your impressions of Markelle Fultz, and as a teammate with your experiences, how do you try to help him reach his maximum potential?
He's a talented young player. I think that from what I can tell, a lot of things are mental. In this league, I think 90% of it is mental. If you think you can do something, you really can. I know how hard he works because I'm in LA, and I know that he comes by there and trains. I know some of the people that know him, and they tell me how great he wants to be. So, I mean, as long as he's going hard and giving his all out every day, I mean, the guy has my respect. I just want him to go out there, play hard, be who he is, stick to his strengths, and I know he's just going to thrive. He's going to be successful.
Hey, Jimmy, John Clark with NBC Sports Philadelphia. How do you think you will mesh offensively, and after talking to Joel and Ben, the way you go about scoring, mixing it together, how do you think it'll mesh?
Offense is easy. You shoot the ball when you're open. If you can drive it, you drive it. If you're not, you pass it. I think that we have a really unselfish group of guys who are going to make that extra pass. You know, if JJ's open and I'm open on the three, I would pray that they throw the ball to JJ instead of me. So I think whenever you have guys like that, offense is going to be the easy part of it.
Jimmy, right here. Crystal Rich, NBC Sports Philly. Welcome to Philly. Justin, welcome to Philly. The fans are really excited to have you. They are already declaring you, Ben, Joel, the big three. What's your reaction when you hear that? And going forward, since you said you watched some of the game last night, how do you see yourself meshing in with those guys on the hardwood?
I like the sound of it. It sounds really good. Now we just got to go out there and make some things happen. Talk is just that. It's just talk. You know, when we get out there and play together, I think it'll be a different story. Hopefully a good one that ends with a happy ending. But I think that when guys get out there and they know how to play basketball, which everybody on this roster does, it's all going to fall into place. I don't think that anybody's going to step on anybody's toes. I think everybody still has the same job to do, and everybody's expected to be the player that they always have been. That's why I think it's going to be so simple.
Can you tell us just how much your desire is burning to win a championship? Where does that rank on your list of priorities?
That's above any and everything. I think that's the reason why everybody plays this game, is to win a championship. I mean, MVPs are great, scoring titles are great, defensive players of the year, great. But, man, that trophy, getting that ring, knowing that for that point in time you're the best team in the world, that's special. All I ever wanted to do is win at any and every level. I have a new opportunity to do that here, and that's the goal. That will always be the goal.
Jimmy, Kristen Rogers, Fox 29 right here. What was your outside perspective and perception of the Sixers culture, and how do you think you can add to it now?
Just how hard they play. I think that's the one thing that you notice more than anything. And, of course, Joe on social media is a special work of art. But they play so incredibly hard, and they want to win. Like, that makes me smile, because that's who I am as a whole, as a person, every single day. So it's going to be fun to get out there and compete and help win some games. I can't wait. You know, these games come around quickly, and hopefully I can get out there on the floor as soon as possible.
Jessica Camarado for Basketball Insiders. Jimmy, going back to these crazy past few days for you, how initially did you find out about the trade, and what was your first reaction when you heard the news?
How did I initially find out? I mean, it's crazy, because it seems like everybody knows before the people that are supposed to know. And my phone was blowing up, and I was only waiting on like 2 people to tell me that, hey, this is what's going on. But I had like 35 text messages before the 2 people I wanted to hear from actually contacted me. So that's actually how I found out. And the rest was, kind of history. I'm here now. Like I said, the past few days have been moving so fast. I tell you the truth, I just want to hoop. I just want to play basketball. That's what I love to do. That's what I've done for the longest time now. I'm excited about this opportunity. Those days are now a thing of the past, and I'm ready to move forward.